Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Thanks for coming in. I really do appreciate it. It is quantum. If you're here, you're quantum. The green light is over here blinking. Let me tell you, hit like and subscribe if you're here, you're quantum. Of all the funny cats and all the internet, you ended up here. Love that catchphrase. What's up, everybody? Operation Shutdown. Hello, welcome back. Lynn, Raven, Renee, Sarah. Let me just see who's all here. Diane. Oh man, Diane made it back. Awesome. I said Renee. Rachel is in here somewhere. What's up, Rachel? And yep, I did not have time to get coffee. So I went ahead and just took care of the cats. Now everything's fine. And yeah, what brought this up, the Starseeds thing? What I went to the Legion yesterday as regular, right? But something told me to go early. I don't know why. Something told me to go early. So I did. I went early and they were setting up for a concert in the back. But there were some very different people. I didn't know who was going. I heard there was going to be some local concert and it's kind of it's a ticketed event, but whatever. I don't care. And I'm like, oh, okay. I thought there was going to, I heard nothing about it. Right. Well, they were either Starseeds or Starseed aligned big time. I was surrounded. I was catching all the pings. Okay. Now, if you know, you catch all the pings. Now, they're not quite non-human. They are human, but there's an element of non-human in there. Okay. So there was that. And it was very much there. And I just kept watching and observing. And I figured, you know what? This is right up in my face. This is the show, Starseeds Among Us. And I have notes. I also have a book for taking notes. I ran out of the other ones, so I got these. I didn't order these. These are from Dollar Tree, and they're very rainbowy. It says "Dream Big," which is a little ironic, a little along the same lines, but okay. But I'm gonna put a sticker on top of that, so that's okay. But I'll be taking notes on this, but I made some notes over here. Me and Copilot, we make a great team. Copilot is a really good, I don't know, Copilot. There's an assistance there, and it's really good at helping you flesh things out. It gives you all the ideas so you can go through your ideas. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, there was a concert, and these people were different, very young, all young. I thought, oh, these are all Gen Z, and most of them were Gen Z, right? Most of, or if not all of them, were Gen Z. See my channel, I did a small interview just about the show, but that person I interviewed, Jamie, I believe she is aligned because she is I didn't get the ping from her. I got something, but it was more of like less of a ping and more of a like a wavelength. If you know, you know. I got a feeling, but it wasn't a ping. It was more very human, not totally Starseed. I can't say totally not either. I'm still recovering myself. All this stuff, right? So chakras are still a little bit damaged, but I'm still watching and observing. But I did the little interview. It was just a little less than 2 minutes, right? The thank you, DJ. Appreciate it. And said the interview was great. Well, I thought I did decent for a 2-minute little thing. We didn't talk about much of anything going on or anything, just who's playing Strawberry Doom on Instagram. Link will be in the description after the show. I should have put it in there before, but here we are, right? And I thought I did a good job. It wasn't in depth. She was actively working, so she was doing tickets. And that was another thing, right? They seem to have their own defined this group of people. I'm gonna say tones set by the Starseed. Okay, tones were set by the Starseeds. They seem to have their own rules, and we all have our own rules in our own little groups. But these were very, I want to say, stringent, right, and unbreakable. They were in their element when they were doing that concert. They were in their element, and it was almost like a field was formed. Okay, really, and it kind of was like, you be aware, we got you, but you be aware. Oh, awesome, thank you so much, Rachel. What are you doing? Thank you. Going towards the show. By the way, I will get into that later. I'm going to doing this for a minute. Shout out Rachel. Thank you for OB2, our very own OB2. Thank you for the coffees. I do appreciate it. It's going to show. Stuff's getting expensive. Okay, but all right. It was almost like a field that they were forming their own atmosphere around them. And it was good, but it was different enough for me to take note and just feel a little out of place being around them. And it wasn't the odd haircuts, clothing, choices of glasses, whatever. It was a very empathic thing. Okay. And those things are hard to describe. So hey Dorothy, what's up? Welcome back. Fog Log. Awesome. Hey, everybody's coming in. Sweet. Thanks for coming to the Quantum Show. If you're here, you're quantum. And I picked up on them. I'm not going to say immediately because they were kind of guarded. These younger people in general are more guarded, but they're not afraid guarded. They're guarded just in a different way. Oh, Dorothy. Shout out Dorothy Hawkins. Thank you for the coffee, Dorothy. Everything's going to Quantum Fest. And I had my little printer running, but here we go. Yeah, they were guarded, but they weren't scared guarded. It was, we are here. This is our time. And wow. And some things that I did notice, right? And I'm actually, these notes are helping. Things I did notice. They seem to have emotions on their sleeves, but they don't lash out with them. They don't expect you to follow them. They have them and they express them, but they don't push them on you. That's a very millennial thing to do. Millennials did that. Remember? I think. How many millennials we got in here? I'm not really sure. But okay. But they were very, like I said, guarded with not withheld. It was open, but it's a very, the empathy thing is very hard to explain. I felt it. I felt them. I could feel them. And they're, like I said, the clothes and the glasses and the hair and the way they did everything, that was their expression. And while none of it's really new, the way they put it together was unique. And I really did I like that. Some of them were stronger than others. And but they did have their own atmosphere going on. It was appreciated. We who were already at the Legion, we let them have their time. We were doing our thing, and everybody was getting along. Some of them even came out and did some stuff with us. They sat at the bar, and that was fun. They're of age now. Can you believe it? They're already of age. Oh my gosh. And okay, where are we at? Yeah, okay, I can move along, move along. What's up, Aussie boss? Okay. I cannot look at the chat. I will get so side railed. I have at it, y'all. I'm mods, you're there. Okay. Yeah. And the way they were present, okay, it wasn't a fight. It wasn't my way is better than your way. It was my way is my way, and I want to see your way, but I want you to see mine as well. That was really cool. And it was less of a contrast. Okay, there was no contrasting going on. It was like blooming. They were able to adapt to us and have us adapt to them through that same feel. Everybody's got empathy, but some of us work on it. Some of us were just like, oh, I don't get it, and just avoided. But that wasn't everyone. That was just a few, not the majority, right? Okay. Yeah, and it was very cool to see them in their environment, forming their own atmosphere in our environment. It was very interesting. And I could feel all of it. I want to say something like, well, maybe not me, maybe the robot wants to say, and I'm going to go ahead because it's a good one, like a cosmic flower in bloom. That was very interesting because I know these starseeds, their inner workings come from somewhere else. You know this. I know this. We all know this. Hence, starseeds, right? They're adapted to here. They're human, but they got something from out there. I think that's why they fit so weirdly into place, but they fit, and they're bringing their own vibes with them, and that's a good thing. We need it. Everybody can hear me, right? I should have done a sound check. I'm sorry. Everybody can hear me. Go ahead and put it in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. I will put this up here right now. I got it up in here somewhere. Sound check. Am I coming through? Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Rachel says sounds good. Okay. Diane says sounds good. Thank you. All right, I will take that down. I should have done that at the beginning of the show. Loud and clear. Awesome. Thank you. Got loud and clear. Hear you good. 10 by 10. Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. Sounds good here. All right. Now I'm sounding all the way good. All the way up into Canada. The quantum show penetrates. Hey, you came here, right? Okay, I'm joking. Of course. It wouldn't be the quantum show without a couple of jokes. And okay. Also, when they were there, they were doing their thing and they were not intimidated by us. There may not have been full integration, but they weren't intimidated. And this is not like going to the store or going to a concert. There's a lot of different stuff happening at an amphitheater concert or something downtown versus something like this, right? Most of these people were from Instagram, their Instagram friends and followers, and they knew them. But then there was us, the veterans, the Legion people, right? Hey, Samo, what's up? Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Thank you for coming by. talking Starseeds. And it wasn't, there was no conflict. They wanted to get along. They were happy to get along. And I've got a quote here that says, "The quiet revolution of presence. Not loud, not forceful, but definitely present." Oh, that's good. That's very good. It was like that. And uh they did their own thing. They were doing their own thing. Now, this is from me looking at them. This is me observing them. How you can observe them too. Pay attention. Watch it. Take notes. Get you one of them little rainbow books from the Dollar Tree. Uh yeah. And they would come in and it's a subtle thing. Now, visually they're splashy. Visually they're very different. They look like they were from the 60s that were experimenting with new clothes, not drugs, but new clothes. And yeah, they were really cool. And they were nice. Whenever you talk to them, they were courteous, nice, a little bit standoffish, but we weren't their people, but never were they confrontational, right? That was very cool. And that girl I talked to that was doing the tickets, very welcoming. Oh, customer service skills on par. Jamie on par, very on par. And I, I, I'm leaning towards she's a starseed, but she don't know it yet because after the interview, I got to talking to her about the quantum show and how you're gonna be. I said in there, you're gonna be on the quantum show. This is the quantum show, by the way. She goes, "Oh, hey, everybody." She kind of didn't know what to say about that, so she she wanted to know what was the quantum show. I'm like, it's paranormal research, and I got to talking about it. She has never had personal experience, which will change. She's young. She's young. That will change because it's in her blood. It's in all these kids' blood. They're all going to have, I hope they have good experiences, not weird, strange, scary ones, but it's up to them how they take it. You know, it's up to them how they take it. They have their own radar, their own frequency of empathy, and they will feel it. And I hope they react well because it's there, right? It is definitely there. And it was nice talking to her. She was listening. I think I may have bored her a little bit, but I did tell her the quick version of the cemetery. And even that's hard to do, right? But it was the quick version of the cemetery. And if you don't know what the cemetery is, please go check out my channel. It was, of all the experiences I've had with any of these things, that has been the most over the top freakiest thing ever, ever. Okay. And I dealt with Men in Black twice. So that's extra freaky, even for me. So, oh, I didn't, Dorothy, I didn't meet up with anyone, right? There was a concert at the Legion last night, and I was in attendance to the Legion. The concert was in the back, and it was kind of a closed event. There was a little bit of a miscommunication, but that's fine. And there were lots of starseeds walking around, and starseed aligned. It's what I'm calling them now. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're all starseeds. I just was not privy to it because still getting my own energies back in sort. So that's what's up. That's what I'm referring to. I didn't meet with anyone. I did do a kind of an on the spot interview. Go check my channel. It's Jamie from Strawberry Doom. Strawberry Doom is the page name on Instagram, but that's a cool name. Tell me if that's cool. I think it's a cool name. Strawberry Doom. I'm going to put that in chat because it needs to be in chat forever. Strawberry Doom. Now it is there forever. Link in the description after the show. It was, from what I heard of the music, it was good. And I went and checked them on Instagram. Yeah, ethereal is a good word for it, okay? But also familiar. It's very good. I really hope y'all get a chance. It's there on Instagram, Strawberry Doom. It's like you can put in both words. There, you'll find them. And it's one girl, Maddie something. I'm sorry, I bad with names. I was doing good to remember Strawberry Doom. And okay, now I'm going to move on to the next little segment of notes, and I will go on from there, right? So much for the plan. They're bringing their own ways with them, and they're going to be running stuff sooner than we all think, right? They're going to be in charge of stuff. They're going to be doing things like opening stores and running small businesses, working in big businesses. They already work in big businesses. And they're going to bring this tension with them that they're here, and they're here for a reason, being Starseeds. They may not even consciously know this stuff yet, but they're here for a reason, to change the world. Okay? That's all of our things. We're all Starseeds, but we were here for a certain function. We were here for, like, I am Gen X. Here I am doing the Quantum Show, talking about changing the world. That's it. That's one of my functions. Okay. This is not about me right now, though. This is about these guys. Generational shift. And they're going with more cosmic ideas than we're used to. Okay. Did you like the art? Hey, Blue Chicken, what's up? Welcome back. I like that. I'm not going to say it. I'll say Blue Chicken. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. So here, yeah, they're bringing their own, and they've got, I'm pretty sure, I've talked to so many of these guys. Some of them are standoffish with me because they think I'm trying to take advantage of them. I'm not trying to take advantage of nobody. I want to get them coverage. They're the star. I am just the guy with the microphone, right? The guy with the YouTube channel. That's all. They're the ones that have this galactic memory built into them, and it's surfacing slowly in their ways of doing things, their actions, and we don't know what's going to happen because we don't have that, right? They've got this idea of order, and they follow their own rules. Like I said in the first segment, oh my God, I got segments on the Quantum Show. And they still stand out. It's almost as if the same song that's been playing over and over and over, and here comes a new, slightly clashing but embedding tune coming in. Tim, you know what I'm saying? A slightly clashing but embedded and flowing harmonious tune. Still in the old song, but now the song is becoming a new song. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I've listened to a lot of your stuff, bro. I can't listen to all of it. There's only so many hours in the day. I'm working on it. And they're changing the song, but it's not bad. It's just different. I don't even know how to explain it. Tim, maybe you can explain it. I will give you that when the time comes. We'll do the panel. Stick around for the panel. This is going to be interesting, right? And I'm trying to refer to these notes, right? They're, like I said, they're bringing their memories, and they're their ways from out there down here. And that song is creeping in. It's creeping in, but it's not unwelcome. It's not like something like creeping in badly. It's creeping in, and we're like, whoa, I've never heard that before. I've never seen that before. I've never thought of it that way before. It took a hit on my head to get me to do that. And they're coming in rewired with that already installed, with that software already installed. Oh, man, what an upgrade. That's awesome. And you can look at the way they're doing, look at how they're adapting to our present technology, right? They're using AI like a pro, like a game master. Their spirituality is, to be honest, I have yet to delve much into that, but it's there because you can feel it. You don't need empathy to be able to feel it, not an empathy on a spiritual level, just on the human level. It's there. There's something rolling around underneath, and it's flowing. It's not a storm, right? It's more like a blending, and they're blending what they think should be happening with what is happening. It's so cool. I love that I can put it this way. Not clashing, not rebelling. It is a rebellion, but it's an easy one, and people like it. I haven't seen, of all the stuff on the news lately, I haven't seen a bunch of Starseeds going around and preaching goodness. Maybe that should happen, but that's not what I see. That's not how they operate. They harmonize. It's so cool that they're doing this. We, on the outside looking in, we may feel like they're rocking the boat or whatever. Take another look. They're not rocking any boats. They're upgrading the boats. They really are. The direction, the way the boats are operating, they're doing that, and it's working. And I'm here for it. Pay attention. This is what's going on. Not the I'm offended people, not those. They're not doing this, right? That's a whole different crowd of people. I don't think they're even in the same generation as these guys. Because these guys, these Starseeds, yeah, they're bringing their own tune to the old song. Our old songs. Ones we love, okay? The way we love them. And they're doing things to change the song with their own little tweaks, all the better. I hope I'm not repeating myself. I'm trying to illustrate things. You know, I only got so many words. I only got so many words here. But, all right. When you're out and about, look around, watch. Look for the clothing, look for the makeup, but feel what's going on around you. Start to use that set of mental muscles, right? Just take a breath. Don't even close your eyes. Just relax. Shield. Focus and filter. I did a show on that. Start looking around, and then these people will start glowing, but not in a red alert kind of way. In a subtle, easy to look at kind of way. It may feel weird, but you can do this. Okay? Watch for this kind of energy. The confident, yet want to get along. And some of them are a little bit defensive, but look at the society we live in. Who's not defensive right now? You know what I mean? Okay, we're getting about to the halfway part of the show. Aussie Boss is saying, like, share, subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. Heck yeah. Thank you so much. I need to be reminded. That's why you are Boss Tiger. But see that they can do this right? And then try to use it for yourself. It may feel weird. It's going to feel weird at first because we're used to the way we've been doing things for so long. But honestly, look where it's gotten us, right? I'm not going to say each thing. Look at the world. Look at what's going on, right? And then look at the store down the road from you. Go there. How's that getting along, right? And they are wanting to improve all of that. That interview that I did, right? That interview that I did, that I was compelled to do that because she was friendly enough, right? Well, you saw her. She was, most of the time people who are, they're bubbly. She wasn't bubbly. She was chill. She was doing this. She didn't she wasn't acting. That was legit her. I was like, whoa. And the way she would phrase things, even the 2-minute interview that I did, right? The way she put things was, it was youthful, but not unknowing. There's something there. I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to say she is a starseed. My chakras are out of alignment right now. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. And freaking, yeah, that was a little bit of a little nudge for me. I feel like the universe, the force, the quantum link went click right here for me to talk to that person because I was there for a reason. She was there for a reason. We don't need to know the absolute reason. We just need to know it exists. So, what do you see? What do you see? This is the group question for now. Before I move on to something else, right? Do you see it? I see it. I'm seeing the energy shifting. They're not overriding, they're integrating, and they're reprogramming. And I like it. I'm here for it. Please be here for it. Observe this happening. And okay, if you're out there and you see these guys, smile. Hey, they may or may not smile back and acknowledge you. Chances are they will, because that's a good thing to them. They're not taking it as an insult, because when has that become a thing where you smile, say hi, and how you doing? Good to see you. When did that become a bad thing? I don't know, but they don't do that. They're very happy to be greeted, and they're loving it. But I want you to see it's happening. That's what's going on with those guys. They are reprogramming this matrix. If we're in a matrix, they're put in there and they're helping to reprogram it, rebuild it. These little functions and things that we have happening are being affected by them. And they are bringing a good game with them. They got good game. They got great energy, great vibes. And, it's attractive. It really is. It's attractive to want to do what they do, because they have this some kind of inner glow, y'all. Okay. That's what I see with Starseeds. I've talked about this. I met this girl. She was a Starseed and she was kind of like on simmer. But then when I said, have you ever heard of what a star child is and Starseeds? I think you're one. I'll talk to you later. She was like, I'm going to Google it right now. And she got up her phone and she was like, and she literally exploded in the third eye of mine. I was like, whoa. I just was, imagine you're in a room lit about like this, and all of a sudden you see, boop, That's what it was like for me that time. And these guys, they didn't do that last night. They didn't do that, but they were already glowing, and they were sharing each other's. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so hard to describe. They were on frequency with each other, and they were inviting others to go in to an extreme, right? To an extent. So yeah, that's it. See it, observe it, make friends, right? And some of them might be. These are not the millennials that we're used to, right? These guys have their own energy, and I know I'm kind of going over and over, but that's what it felt like. It felt like a, a harmony, you know. It was a real good harmony over and over and over and over, but it wasn't monotonous. It wasn't bad. It was interesting and colorful and vibrant. Okay, go out, look at them. Go to a concert. Go to somebody you've never heard before. See if you can feel what I'm feeling, because they're showing up, and they showed up. Strawberry Doom, oh man, she sounds good. She doesn't have, it's ethereal. Okay, I don't know what to say she doesn't have. What she does do is she delivers this music, and it's almost country, but it's definitely rock and roll, and maybe a little bit of blues and, I don't know, 60s rebellion, but it was its own thing for sure. Shout out Strawberry Doom, Jamie, all y'all. Good job. Okay, good job. I was cheering y'all from the quantum aisles. I'm putting that on a sticker. Cheering you from the quantum aisles. Oh yeah. First thing I write, sticker, and it's going to be an alien cheering you from the and we're off, right? Cheer them from the quantum aisles. Boom! It's on the internet forever. There you go. And that is how we get so many weird, catchy little catchphrases, okay? All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my AI assisted going overs of the Starseed movement. And it is a movement. I hope you like that. Me and Copilot spent about an hour working on this, and here we are at less than 40 minutes. But I went through everything. I hope I didn't leave anything out. If I did, I'm going to start looking at the comments now. Hey, Amanda's Crazy Life. What's up? Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Now I'm looking at the comments. So if y'all said something and I missed it, put it back in there. I'm here now. And I wasn't ignoring you guys, but I had to stay on topic. I was never good at that before. Copilot's helping me do that. And look, more people here at the beginning of the show than normal. That's good. So let me scroll up some. Lots of hellos. How you do? There's the sounds good. Oh, you're in Wisconsin. I'm sorry. When I was doing the sound check, you're in Wisconsin. My bad. I could have swore you were in Canada. And let's see. Really? You can hit Port Huron with a baseball? How about them flying humanoids in your area? You have anything to report? I would love to hear about it. Contact information in every show in the About tab. I'm here. I want to know. Tell us about those flying humanoids over by the Great Lakes. Definitely. And yeah, everybody, lots of hellos. That's great. Oh, you got a Chihuahua puppy. Awesome. New family edition. That's always good to hear. Always good to happen. And there's the meetup. I didn't do that. Strawberry Doom. That is the page. Well, it's kind of been integrated. The strawberry field straight, it's kind of been integrated. It's there. It's just not named that anymore. Like I said, they're blending and making it. I don't know. They're blending. It's really good. And okay, talking about the way they're putting subtle changes in music in the fabric of reality. Really, they're doing that. I don't know if it's mini depressions happening now or if it's the upgrades coming along with them from when it happened before. You know how software does, and this is a lot like software. Software has a problem to come out with a patch. They usually come out with a new version of whatever program. It evolves. That is evolution. It's guided, but it's there. It seems to be what's going on. They went through all the crap from wherever and Earth before, and now they're upgraded. It's been patched. The patch has been published. Yeah, they're showing, doing, making, especially. Oh man, that those songs are good. And let's see. Yes, Dorothy, thank you. I'm everything is going to Quantum Fest. We are on the 8th. Quantum Fest is in less than 2 whole weeks. Okay. Also, I've been doing some things for Quantum Fest. Okay. I wanted some stickers. I got some stickers made. They're not right because here I got a dozen of these. I've got a few different colors. The quantum show is gonna have a cup. Okay, we're gonna have cups. It's gonna have cups. These are nothing awesome, just a little travel cup to say you were at the quantum show, and this is my cup. This is my quantum cup. There are many like it, but this one is mine. It's gonna have a sticker on it, and I got one sticker made so far because my little printers being goopy. There's one. Quantum Fest 2025. Oh yeah. Alien. I gotta trim that up. I'm gonna get a round sticker out of it. But it's gonna be boom, Quantum Fest 2025. I got one with a black background. I got a Bigfoot one, another alien one. But this thing is being stupid. So I'm having to grind through them. But I got a dozen of these cups. More will be had. Maybe not exactly like this one today. This is, let me sell this cup off. It's a screw top. It is not quite waterproof, but it is ready to hold your cold or hot beverages. It is double wall. It has a little bloop, bloop, open, closed, little thing like that. Put your drink in there, and it'll have a sticker on it, and everyone will know what the hell is a Quantum Fest. And they all came with these grip things, but that don't work with a sticker. So I'm gonna take all these off, and like here's the next one up is a white one, right? I have white back stickers too, but these grippy things they're great, but they don't work well with stickers. So I might keep a couple of these on there with like a little sticker here and here. Maybe I don't know. I've got a ton of stickers on the way, 3 inch, but that's too small for 3 inch. So I'm going with other things. And it looks like I got one of whatever color this is, teal green, seafoam green, whatever. There'll probably be a Bigfoot cup. Got Bigfoot aliens, got it all. We got the t-shirt logo, the "Do not butter the bread of confusion," that's a sticker, right? That is definitely a sticker, and it's going to go on one of these cups. I think that might be the most famous one. And our logo guy up here, can you see him? Our logo guy, he's going to get a sticker. That's going to shout out the unknown. I got your, oh, by the way, I got your email. I haven't had time to do the pictures and stuff, but I hear you, bro. Okay. He's out here somewhere. Oh man, y'all are blowing up my chat. That's awesome. I love it. But I'm working on it. And also, you know how you go to a club and you get your hand stamped? They're not the stamps I wanted. They're the stamps I deserved. Quantum Fest Infinity. These were expensive, so I didn't put the date on there because I'm going to use them again for infinity. Right? They're red. Quantum Fest Infinity. And it's going to be going like this. Hi, welcome to the Quantum Show. Bloop. You are quantum. This is the certification stamp right here. It's not permanent ink, so rubs it off. But you can't rub the quantum off. It's in there, just like them Starseeds. So I got 3 of these. One, okay, there's a story here. I went to buy these, and I said, I was looking at prices, not products. I was looking at the prices of them. I was like, okay, give me that one. It's the wooden ones, the ones that look like, they came from the 1920s, whatever. And I need to do that. Yeah, I need to do that, but that's tricky to do at home, right? And now I don't have time to make any of these other cool things. Now it's phone it all in. But I went and I ordered these over a week ago on rubberstamps.com, and I got the 1920s cool, the classic vintage wooden rubber stamps, like boom, you see in all the memes. And then when I got the order confirmation, November 24th, I'm like, I can't do that. Well, I had 3 weeks ahead of me, right? Before the show, or 2.5 weeks ahead of me. So I'm like, well, somebody around here is going to do these. So I go to Office Depot. Very expensive place to get anything done, right? And I hadn't looked at these yet. I said, I ordered these. Can you do them? Yeah, we can do it. We got to order out. I'm like, okay, well, we got 2.5 weeks. How about, November 24th? I'm like, what? That's why I came to the store. I didn't go to the store. I've already got those on the way, and I hate canceling orders. Honestly, I really do. I'd rather have them for next time because they're cool. Forever rubber stamps. And I got the stamp pad already anyway. So, yeah. They say this, but they're bigger, right? I'm like, what? Cancel that order. What can you make here? And I was getting frustrated. These were more millennial people than Starseeds. Starseeds would have been more on the ball with this, but whatever. I got her done. This stuff is expensive, y'all. Getting these things, that's why I put infinity on there, because I do not want to buy these again. These were expensive. And yeah, when somebody else is paying for it, right? Or cooking those books, getting other people to do no way, man. That was, yeah, you're right. With expense accounts that you can pay off later. I don't got that with these guys. I'm not a frequent enough customer. I haven't been to Office Depot in about 15 years. That was the first time I've been in any Office Depot in 15 years because of the business expense thing. Yeah. And I won't be going back. I tried to get more done, but oh yeah, see, this is it. It just kind of rubs away. That's okay. Once you get the stamp, it goes so deep. But that's a good thing because it's okay. It's just the cheaper ink, okay? It was already expensive enough as it is, and it took them 10 minutes. I'm like, why is it so expensive, man? Well, that's just what we have to charge. You know, it's corporate. Yeah, I got you. And I'm yeah, the little machine. I got one sticker made. Thing wants to make one thing at a time. I gotta turn it back on. Hold on. And I'm gonna see if I can send another thing over there. Because this is done on the what? I want the putting pictures in this app is crazy. Okay. It says I got it, but it says ready to print. Okay, print. You heard the noise? That's supposed to start printing now. I've done this like 3 times. And I printed one thing. It makes noise and then it just doesn't do anything. We'll see what happens the next. It takes about 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. That's okay. That's okay. Please work. I reloaded it with paper just before the show. Please work. And I got 2 things out of it. I got the one I showed you and then another one of the blue Quantum Fest logos just because it was easy to do right then. Well, the light is blinking. I hope it works. I want to put the do not butter your bread of consequence shirt or butter the bread of confusion because I think it just failed. Oi. That's okay. I'll figure it out during the break or something. What is here? I am. I have not done that. Print, you bastard. Once again, I'll have to mess with it. But okay, here we are. So, let me look here. Yeah. No beer spread on the buns already then. Yep, coffee soon. I did not get to get coffee. Me and Amy are out of coffee, and I can just feel her getting upset with me. I can feel her getting upset with me from a distance. Nathan, the show runs on coffee. I had some a little while ago, but I wanted some at the beginning, but other things needed to happen. I'm gonna shake this printer. This is silly. What the heck is going on with this thing? It says it's done. Print. Print, damn you. Where's the override? The override. Come on. This was supposed to, this is like one of the top printers for this kind of thing. One of the best. Be the best. You got to live it up. You got to live up to that. Yeah, freaking printer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. We are 55 minutes and some change into the solo. I hope you liked what I had to put down here. Yes, it's working. Oh my gosh, it's working. What do you know? Now is it going to start spitting out copies? Okay. Right. Be the prince. Be the prince. Hold on. It just finished one. Here we go. Cool. Yeah, buddy. There we go. There's one. Quantum Fest Nashville 2025. Oh, yeah. Well, I got to scare it. I shook it up a little bit. I literally, it came up with one, so that's cool. And I'm going to, yeah. Thank you. Yes, it is. This is a glossy. It's a sticker, so it's going to go on the cups. It's when I get it to cooperate. Right? We did plenty of tests on this thing. So I'm going to add another one in there that I wanted. I want the do not butter. Well, I got you here. I'll just show you what I'm doing. Right? And I'm bringing up. Where is the butter? Where's butter? Show me the butter. I don't know where the butter is. Didn't I just have it on here? Come on now. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like this, right? So I'm going to try this one. Oh, one of my favorite ones. Caution, robots at work. Oh, I love it. Caution, robots at work. Save. Wait a minute. No. I just did this. Add to. Move to. Folder. Never mind. Okay, y'all. This has been the Quantum Show. Starseeds Emergence here. Thank you for being here. If you're here, you're quantum. Okay, Dorothy, I'm glad you had a good time here. I try to give a good time. You know, I try to give a good time. And I'm going to go ahead and call this one done. It's coffee time. I can feel the mushrooms deleting themselves from my system right now. I'm going to get some more. If you're here, you're quantum. Have a good one, Dorothy. I'll see you on the YouTubes here and there. Thanks, everybody. There's a light on coming from behind me. Oh, shoot. Thank you. That's going to be interesting in the replay. I'll just set that there. Thank you, Aussie. That was what I was waiting for. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. I will be back in just a little while. Yeah, that's lapping at my light. My light accident. Hey, when the light shines, I never know where it's gonna come from or when. So there it is. It's the quantum link, y'all. There it is. Is that a light in your pants, or are you just super quantum, keeping it quantum, pushing buttons? That's a great way to end this one. Pushing buttons. See you on the panel.